Hello there, beautiful internet and you fantastic creatures of the beyond. I forgot that. I pressed streaming and I was like, oh, where is the music? Because we always forget the music. So, we're gonna be pirates today. And I don't know. I've taken this interesting cutout. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it. I have some ideas. I have a lot of references. And oof, I'm not even sure where to begin. Obviously, not gonna do every detail, but I would really like to do a silhouette of the base and then of these poles and see where we can get from there. So let's get started. I'm probably going to use a basic color. Now I've set some sets of various colors here. I've liked these stones, how they kind of complement each other. But obviously I'm not gonna use all of them, I am just experimenting which ones are better. Now I don't really like this pole, maybe this one is too long. So I'm gonna try to make it shorter. It's distracting, it has, I mean, this is the nature of the image. It's taken from, I don't know, it's an angle from the front, but yeah. I'm thinking of adding a sun or something and waves and we shall see. I'm not too good with water, but maybe, just maybe, we're gonna do some magic here that's gonna work. I'm stalling because I'm not sure exactly how to start. So let's start from the beginning. Maybe I'm just gonna do... Well, I think it's a good place to start, just like any other. And let's see where it goes. And I know I've been doing quite a few silhouettes lately. But it's just so fun to do so much with so little. I'm kind of thinking if I should do it in parts or if I should just do one big silhouette. But I think it's much better if I would do it in parts. That way I can better combine the shape. I don't even know how to do this. Kind of want to keep some parts that are illuminated. So let's try to do something. Maybe I'm gonna do it like this. I don't know if it's right or wrong. But whatever it is, we're doing it. So maybe like this. Okay, we can work with that. Let's go with a darker color. Maybe something like this. I like it. Okay, let's focus here. So we have some elements that come like this. I kind of see them as separate parts. Oh, this isn't doing so well. It's quite steep. So let's try to do more nodes. More geometry. Maybe something like this. Maybe baby. I'm gonna focus on the cords and whatever afterwards. Ropes, I mean, not cords. Also, underneath here, usually there is a piece called a bulbous bow. I was looking over the namings of various parts of the ship. So yeah, we're gonna... Because, you know, that part is meant to keep the ship balanced underwater. What the heck is this? Whatever it is, we don't care. So yeah, it's gonna create... It's the reason why the waves are being formed and they split in the middle here. Now this is an interesting thing. So this is like a spine, and then everything connects into this. Okay. Now I think I'm gonna make this a full solid because I want to avoid this and this and this and this. They might have an important role. I don't know, maybe they're anchors, I'm not sure. But whatever. I'm not entirely sure how to work with them. So let's just do what we do best. Go mental. So, I might actually just go... I'm not entirely sure why this thing is here. It's not on this side. Should we keep it? Shouldn't we keep it? I think some extra elements might help. Let's see. For now, let's just go with it. See where it takes us. Maybe something like so. Not trying to be too accurate. Let's see. I'm gonna try to be a bit bold and go all the way. And let's try adding it like this. Bam. Or maybe the cutouts aren't such a bad idea. But I'll add them afterwards if I see fit. Let me try to do something like this. Interesting. Now again, I don't need to do it like this. I'm just trying to get a feeling of how the curves are developing and see which way I should go, how to... Maybe we will be using some of these parts, because it has quite an organic feel to it, you see. It's these lines are very sublime. Yeah, I actually like this. And I might actually introduce more elements. Let's see. Maybe something like so. We go like this. Not sure what this is. Let's avoid it. Let's see what we can do like so. For now I'm just going a little bit mental with this design. As you can see, the curve is becoming quite prominent over here. And I'm gonna ignore this. I'm gonna try to go like... Actually, I'm not gonna bother with this. Let's just go directly like this. Quite an interesting shape. So you see here it becomes a bit more lost. Let's say it's gonna end somewhere here. And then we're gonna go here. I really like how this is developing. Okie dokie, we're getting somewhere. Maybe I should just be a bit more plain with this part. Let's try to close it around here. There we go. Maybe a bit more over here. Oh yes. Oh yes. There we go. Now let's focus on the back here. Again, some artifacts. I don't know what this is, but we're gonna have it. It makes the silhouette much more interesting. Let's go something like this. And like this. This one is quite interesting. And then we're gonna take something like this. Now let's see, I kind of want to make some things here happen. So let's go... maybe that's a bit too much. Actually, let's try to make this. And let's maybe focus on ending it like this. See what we got. It's interesting. Although we don't have to bother too much on the bottom part, because I'm gonna do changes to this eventually. Now let's see, maybe I do want some cutouts into these parts. I'm not sure about this part though. Let's try to make something interesting here happening. I kind of want to do something. Well, it's not permitting me to do too many things. Let's see without the image. Oh, where did the image go? Actually, it doesn't look too bad. But I'll definitely need some cutouts. What's happening here? Okay. So cutouts, let's see. Maybe we will do something like... No, that's not looking good. Let's try something like this. I don't know. Let's see. I don't like how I'm doing this. I think I'm gonna combine everything. And now let's go with... maybe it's not a good idea to combine everything. Let's undo. I'm being indecisive. Okay, let's try something like this then. And let's increase the opacity. Like so. I'm curious, should I make this... Huh. We shall see. Okay, let's take these four. Let's make them black. And I'm gonna combine them. And let's do inverse mask. Now let's have a look at it. It's interesting. I don't know. Let's make it a bit more uniform somehow. Well, that doesn't look too bad. For some reason, I just don't feel like it's hitting that mark. Let's try something a bit more. More. I don't really like this. Okay, that's starting to look like something. Maybe a bit lower on this end. Interesting. Now let's see with these two. Actually, for now let's just leave it there as an idea. But let's focus on this other part. Kind of want to make something. Not too long, but maybe something around this length. And something around here. Let's put it the same color. Maybe a bit fatter. Yeah, I do like that. And we need to put this, whatever they're called. But I think I'm not gonna make them so long. And actually, let's try to make them a bit more. Oh, this one doesn't look too good. Let's try to make them a bit shorter and a bit angled. Let's see if that works. I kind of like this concept, but something along the lines of this, maybe? Not like that. Maybe something like this. Maybe a bit fatter. Is it too high up, I wonder? Don't know. Let's try to make one on the opposite side. And let's lower it a bit. Okay, let's see without the image. I don't like this. Not sure if it's too long. Maybe it is too long. Let's try to make it a bit shorter. Maybe this one a bit like this. And maybe this one a bit lower, this one a bit higher. That looks a bit better. Yeah, that looks much better. Let's redo this. Okay, a bit more like this. I really like that. I like that. I really, really do. And actually, let's add a few more extra things on the side. Like here it's a bit, I don't know. Let's try something like this. Just some interesting artifacts here and there. Okay. Let's try to add one more over here. Huh. Not too shabby. Just as an idea. Doesn't have to mean anything, but it gives that extra edge on the outside, and it feels like there's something more to this story of this boat. Well, it's a ship. No, it's a schooner, a galleon, I don't know exactly. I'm not a ship expert. Maybe we can raise this a bit higher. Maybe even higher. I do like this. I really do. Let's do something a bit more. I don't know. Okay, that gives it that interesting edge. Maybe even a little higher. Yeah. We can live with that. Okay, let's get into the interesting part. Doing these poles. Maybe I'll do them even higher than this, but for now, let's just get the general shape. Interesting, here they get a bit more thicker. So maybe something like this. I don't know why this one feels so off. Let's move it a bit more to the left. Interesting. So this one also has quite a thickness here. Interesting. Okay, so we need to address this part. Okay. We'll do this afterwards. Hmm. Still feel like this one isn't feeling too right here. Okay, so we need to add these things. I try to put this a bit lower. Actually, let's make it straight, like so. Get a bit of a thickness here. Be a bit higher. A bit of thickness up. That doesn't look too bad. We'll see what we can get out of that. Interesting. Let's see what we can do here. We need to do another one of this. Ah, it does angle a bit. I mean, it does angle because it's the perspective, obviously. Let's try to make it a bit smaller. Okay, we can deal with that. And this one actually is a little bit bent downwards, I think. So let's try to do the same. Let's try to... maybe something like that. Okay, let's see without the silhouette. I actually like it. It does have that interesting feeling to it. Only issue is that this side should be a little bit thinner and this one should be a little bit thicker. And maybe these two should be a bit more to the center. Let's try to push them a bit higher. I like that. I think I'm gonna do the second post as well. I know there's more. There's always more. There's actually 3. There's one more over here, but I think I'm gonna add too many details and we're gonna get lost. So let's try to focus on the basics. So something like this. Okay. And again, we have to address the thickness here. I'm gonna try to follow these spots. give a bit of a interesting shape here. And let's also add an interesting shape over here. There we go. Now let's see. This one should be lower. You know what, I'm just gonna take this again, double it. And let's try to make them a bit smaller. It's not too low, maybe a bit higher. Actually, this isn't too bad. Let's do the same to this and add it somewhere here, smaller. A bit higher on this one. Not sure. The perspective is quite tricky. Okay, let's see about this one. We need to also put you somewhere like so. Again, smaller. I think that's good enough. Let's have a look at it. I think the sails are going to take care of every imperfection. Yeah, I like it. Let's say I like it for now. Let's have a look at those sails. You know what? I want to make this sail like it's closed. And keep only the top ones. I don't know why. I feel like having a bit of extra empty space here might help us with some things. So let's try to do something extreme here. I don't know, maybe like this. Maybe we can do it sort of like, you see how it's going here. Maybe we can make it a bit like so from place to place. Come on, give me another one. Yeah, there we go. I really like that. Now they're not gonna be the same color as the rest of the silhouette, so don't worry about that. Come on. Oh. That looks quite interesting. Let's make it a different color. Let's take this. Okay, we can live with that one. There we go. Much, much better. Don't know what to do with this one in the back. Let's actually try to do this one on the top first. So I'm thinking something a bit more extreme like this. And actually, we don't need to go quite this arched. We can go, let's make a bit of imperfections. Like so. I think that would look interesting. Let's try to push this a bit like so. A bit like this. I'm gonna fix it. Because this one is too out. Let's put it somewhere like here. Quite like it. I really quite like it. Okay, let's try to do the same to the top one. Yeah, that looks quite nice. Maybe we're gonna push this a bit lower. Even more. Let's actually try to... Yeah, there we go. Actually, I don't even need you. Yep. That will do it. But this one needs to be on top. This one needs to be on top. Maybe this one is too long here. It feels too out of place. There we go. Maybe this one a tiny bit to the left. I like where our ship is going. Let's see without the image. Maybe this one a bit left. Maybe a bit larger than this. Damn it. Yeah, something like this. Maybe this one is too high up. A little bit like this. I really like this design. For now, the colors are a bit muddy. Maybe I should make them a bit more open. Like this. Interesting. Not yet sure what we're going to do at the back. Maybe I'm gonna put a sail there. I'm gonna leave it like this for now. Probably I'm gonna work on the background on some of the extremities that were here and see what fits with the other sails. And maybe add some ropes because, yeah, that's just gonna be tedious. Not yet sure about this part. Maybe I'll do some cutouts or something, or maybe change the shape a little bit, but we'll see. Because still I want to add some details in there that I don't know. I want to add that sun somehow. Let's just put an idea of a sun. Something like this. Something like this. Well, I still need to make the water. And then the reflection of the ship and of the sun. That doesn't look too shabby. And since the sun is brighter in the back, we want to put in the front a little bit of a color and a lot of darkness to condense it in front. And maybe we can make some see-through these sails, you know, because the brightness is making them a bit transparent. And we can see a bit of the posts, of the poles. Yeah, I'm not very happy with this part. Still need to figure out something. Maybe I can figure it out right now. I don't know why. This feels off. Yeah, that looks so much better. Something like this. I'm close, but not quite. Yeah, something. Ah, well. For now it works. Okay, you wonderful and beautiful creatures of the beyond. I'll catch you in the next episode. We will experiment some more. Stay awesome. Bye 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 bye.